bar 61-ish.
Yeah, there was just no checking on the spine.
Is it all correct now? That's a strong word. Okay, so if we go from 61, and we're going dum, bum, 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 that tempo. Okay, fine. This is bar 61. Hark, the hour of 10 is sounding, hearts with anxious fears are bounding. Try and have a slightly longer term kind of vision. Yeah, let's go from second half of bar 68. Hark, the hour. And you'll what? Hark, the hour of 10 is sounding, hearts with anxious fears are bounding. Be in the style. I'm not a great Gilbert and Sullivan expert, but can you try a version where you extend the vowels a little bit longer? So instead of hark the hour of 10 is sounding, hark the hour of 10 is sounding, da da dee da dee da dee da. We might hear those notes a bit better if you're trying that. Yeah, let's try that one more time. And one. Hark the hour of 10 is sounding, hearts with anxious fears are bounding, all of justice crowds surrounding, breathing warm and free. And then, can we go back to the beginning? Can I just hear you do the beginning, and then we'll probably move on, because I'm sure it's great. Okay, so it's bar 25, straight off. Hark the hour of 10 is sounding, hearts with anxious fears are bounding, all of justice crowds surrounding, breathing hope and fear. God's great mystery, the soul joyous of Sabina, every by Angelina, shortly will appear. God's great mystery, the soul joyous of Sabina, every by Angelina, shortly will appear. I think that sounds great. Let's move on, please, to. Sorry, I'm just consulting my. Dancer, cachucha, like that. 179. And I can imagine myself saying a similar thing about this. So, danza, cachucha, fandango, bolero, dum da 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 dee da dee dum bum bum ba. So that each phrase has a destination point there. Good. I'm going to make David play from the beginning because his fingers need the exercise. Hans is the red. Hans is the red. Moving on those semiquavers exactly together. And are you saying, I've got a Z in, are you going zeries? Zeries. Zeries. Wheels written. Just making that very clear because it's obviously so it's the more unusual a word or a name, the clearer it has to be. Good. So let's go one more time. Dance a country. And 1, 2, 3. Dance a country. Series to drink, Max and me and Montero. When it comes in abundance and hearts, it's a reckless thing, I'm talking honest of hearts. Can you just go, Hans is the 1, 2, 3. Hans is the. That's it. So no hint of an early S. Hans is the. Again, extend the vowel. Hans is the. Good. Can you do, maybe if you go from runs in abundance, which will be bar 20. Bar 20. And. Runs in abundance and hearts. That was better. So you still want to close too early. But that improves the ensemble when you extend the vowel. Do it one more time. And. Runs in abundance and hearts. Can you just go, that is runs in abundance, but But in your office! Don't make me scream! That is not nice, here we go. Yeah, good. Can your jaws be, can you be a bit more unhinged? Snore jaw. Snoring. Yeah? Here we go. Good. Now, I call this exercise bad diction. Okay? So now you do bad diction. You see basically how much time you can spend in snore jaw. Here we go. Good. Now I need a little bit more diction. So basically all consonants are a descent of some kind, right? Either with your lips or with your tongue, there's some kind of descent to make a consonant. And basically, see if you do have to close to do that, how quickly you can just get back to snore jaw. Runs in abundance enhances. Here we go. Good. And then add in the phrasing of runs in abundance enhances. So get a bit more excitement to abundance, but keep that. Here we go. Yes, good. Good. Because I think, and again, I'll let Sotomi, mind blank, do the stylistic stuff. But I think there's going to be a danger with a lot of this G and S because of all these words that you kind of constantly cut your voices on. And you just heard then how I think the sopranos just then, vocally they sounded a lot better. And also all of you will sound a lot better when you do it kind of. So I don't want you to lose the excitement of runs in abundance, and obviously it's very perky music, but see if you can keep that layer underneath of this. Yeah, very gormless. Yeah, and can we do a similar phrase? I'm just focusing on the sopranos because it's the most melodic. It's where you have chucha fandango bolero, sorry. Again, do kind of bad diction. Here we go. It's just your second bar or something. Chucha. Here we go. And. Chucha. Notice they've gone slightly back into chirping it. Yes. Chucha, sorry. And notice they've gone slightly back into chopping each one. Chucha fandango bolero. And. Good. And now add in a little bit more diction, but don't lose that line underneath. And. Good. Everyone, go from the beginning. choir, so people who are doing repeated notes can be more bouncy. When it comes to the but then sopranos, then you just soar over the top a bit more because you've got a more of a tune, and let them be the kind of springs in the mattress, and you be the mattress, as it were, just the smooth, steady now. Yeah. Also, can you all sing me just your first chord of dance? Yeah. And before you sing, take in a breath of slight wonderment. Dance! Dance! Good. And then let's extend it for a second. Dance! Now, see if can you go da-da-da? So the does are on the pitch. Da-da-dance! Da-da-da! Good. And now just imagine you're doing the third of those. Here we go. Yes. So don't feel like you have to start in too much. Dancing, dancing. So let your voice speak. Okay, one more time, and I promise I'll go on. Unless it's really Johnny warned me about this, and I think didn't I get bugbear about this last time. The clearances being on time. Says or says, whatever you're doing, dancers, whatever vowel you're doing, just do says your last note. Good. So, obviously, I or Johnny can, I'm sure Johnny will, bring you off with the left hand. But, shouldn't have to. Shouldn't have to. You should be able to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, off. In fact, can you sing your last chord and literally go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, off? Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, off. Good. Some of you wanted to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, forever and ever. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, off. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, off. Good. Now just imagine the off. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Just imagine the off. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Good. Says, and have that going on in your brain. And says. Better. And you'll notice that says has to then happen before Johnny's beat comes down for the next bar. Says, boom, zip, boom, zip, boom. That's how it should be. Good. Then, I want to just go into bar 79. Just so. In fact, can you do dancers from bar 76? And the reason is, I want old to be a bit more affirmative when you get there. Older. Here we go. Dancers. Sorry, and you've been used to the long one. This one's a short one. Dancers. go from the beginning of dances, so you have time to forget. When you get to says, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, off. I know it sounds terribly boring. It's what professional musicians are doing all the time. Just counting. That's what we're doing. Okay. And so nearly. What it sounds like a little bit is it sounds like says is now, which is still better than it was, is now coming off on my beat of the next bar. So it's a quaver late. Can it be like the coming off is an upbeat to my next beat? Says zipple, zipple, zipple. Yeah, here we go. And good. Now do the whole dances. Here we go. And that's better. That's better. Some of you are now preemptively coming off a little early. But let's not drive ourselves mad. As long as you're trying to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 off. Good. I would also say, whenever you have a repetition of text, try to save something in reserve to give a little bit of extra energy when you repeat the text. It's normally in this one on when you repeat reckless. The wildest of dances, the reckless. It'll probably be easy if you phrase off dances slightly. The wildest of dances, the reckless, and then you can have that re-energization. For instance, going into bar 92. And I was also wanting that at the end of bar 57. Just sing from bar 50, maybe, yeah? C major triad, Dave. That's the first thing we learned. Go. Fine. Okay. I think it's okay if you don't or can't, but can I hear a version where people who can do, and in a slightly overdone camp way, enhances the reckless delight of the wildest of dances, the wildest of dances, the reckless delight. Because that will help give that energy without having to necessarily shove more voice behind it. Enhances, it's bar 50. And done. Enhances the reckless delight of the wildest of dances, the wildest of dances, the reckless delight. I think that's great. And also, I realise I missed out a repetition of text. You also repeat that wildest of dances. So you have to go. That wildest of dances. That wildest of dances. It has to be more the next time. Here we go. One more time. And there we go. Enhances the reckless delight of that wildest of dances. That wildest of dances. The reckless delight. I realised that delight, you do the clearance perfectly because you have to go on to sing something next. It's exactly the same length of says at the end. So maybe for says, you just have to imagine that there's something starting in the third bar. Says, and then just don't sing it. Please. Great. I think that's in very good shape, folks. I don't want to flog a dead horse there. So let's, that's the wrong metaphor. High quality horse. So let's move on. Yeah. Great. Once more gondolieri. No row in 102. The voice of Johnny is speaking through me. (102) must be the bar. No row in 102. Oh, it's the same. It's all the same music. Oh. Right. And then. Ah. Is there someone here who does normally do the top C? Nice. You don't have. Yeah. It's an odd wording. Make sure whoever is doing the top C can really do it. That's a bit embarrassing, isn't it? So, but I also completely sympathise with not wanting to do top Cs over and over again in a rehearsal. Can we do you feel warmed up by now?
Yes.
Yeah. So let's stand and run this, and then just do one at the end, and then you don't have to do another top C for the entire rehearsal. How about that? Okay. We'll go from the top then. Can we stand to give, you need top Cs, you need to...
Could you repeat where we're going from again, please?
190.
Page 190.
Page 190. That's when you're cheating at darts. There we go. Sorry, David. Do any more. That's lovely. That's great. I will report back. Yes, they can really do it. Je. Je, 2, 3, 1, 2, off. Je. And. Yes. Good. One more for that. Yes, getting there. Now, a couple of things. Does Johnny want you to be flicking the R's? Ah, 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 ah. Huh?
Not clipped, he says.
Good. Yeah. So you could do a lot more of that in that case. We have to sit down, by the way. Soothing almost. Just the lapping of the waves against the gondola. What if we go from, yes, I know, we should kill several birds with one stone here. So, bottom line of 192, we are, that one, and making sure that the once more, da, da, 1, 2, once more, is nicely together. Good. So this is going to be we at the bottom of the 192. Here we go. I'm zooming into the altos. They require scrutiny. Here we go. Do it. Do the R's. We are. As if you're in love with someone. We are. Good. I dare you to make the A's slightly longer. We are. See what happens. Yeah, sometimes you do it so quick. We are. That I almost don't hear the A at all. We are. Good. I don't want to disrupt your timing. I don't want it to ever be we are or anything like that. It still should be the rhythm, but just experiment with the idea that maybe it has a slight tenuto or something, so it's less flicky. Otherwise, it starts sounding a bit Scottish. And we wouldn't want that. Not for this. Nothing wrong with something sounding Scottish in the appropriate context, but not when you're meant to be in the middle of this. Good. That was fine. Then, I wonder whether bar 78 onwards can be slightly bouncier. Lieri, gondolieri, the dotted ones. Gondolieri, gondolieri. And I think basses, you could be slight poco marcato on your dotted crotches. Lieri, gondoleri. Again, the springs in the mattress. Let's go from once more, which is 72, 73, bar 74. Here we go. What more? I would try not to do an N. What more? Because just do was more. Do you know what I mean? So the vowel is a bit longer. What more? It's really hard to get a good sound on that note. Here we go. Basses, can I just hear gondolieri and one?
Gondolieri, contente are we.
Nearly contente are we. You went contente are we. Can you do it from memory? Gondolieri, gondolieri, contente are we. Did I get it right?
Yes.
I mean, this one's not rocket science, is it? God, it's just a bunch of C's. Yeah, come on, basses. I just didn't remember just then. Here we go.
Gondolieri, gondolieri, contente are we.
Yeah, two. Contente are we.
Contente are we.
Good. Can you go we with a really bright E? Can you just go E? Yeah, good. Alright, this is a good skill if you can master it. A lot of folks, in order to do an E sound, have to go E, and then you might get the conductor saying, no, it sounds too spread. Can it be richer, please? And then you get people reverting to but you can do both. I promise you can make the most appalling face and still go E. It's a height of the tongue thing. So if you just get your tongue a little bit higher, I can feel it on my back molars. Yeah, good. And then you have all the lovely round, rich bass, vertical mouth space that you like. come out better as well. Good. Can we go from bar 77? Here we go. I'm not going to count you in, because that's dreadfully patronising. I'm just going to do an upbeat. I've spent lots of money on this upbeat. It's a fantastically expensive upbeat. Gondolieri. I'm wondering. Ieri, gondolieri. Can you phrase that a little bit? Gondolieri, gondolieri. And then so that the restart on gone has that spike of energy. So everyone without basses, here we go. Gondolieri, and. And then especially as you get to the lower ones, can you let the go, that descent again, isn't it? It's a descent, go. Can it release some resonance for you? Gondolieri, gondolieri, yeah? And can we try a slightly different version where you have a little accent on the E as well as the lier? I just want to hear how it sounds. Gondolieri, gondolieri, gondolieri. Just give it a little spike on everything. And one. Very good. So good fight. Great. Then, when are we breaking? past?
Yeah.
Great. No, we can do that. I also wanted to look at semiquavers at the beginning. And again, I'm wondering actually, I know the character of the music is very frothy. But sometimes, paradoxically, you have to sort of go counter to the character of the music to make it sound good. So can you try a version where you try and sing through as much as possible, the semiquavers? Where free from this one, run away from this one. Yeah? Good. Let's go from the top once more. First two bars of semiquavers and then lost it on the second two bars of semiquavers. And can you also just do me a once more, like very long vowels. One and two. Once more. Yeah, good. So because otherwise again it all just sounds like once more. We go one and once more. dotted rhythm at the beginning is so quick that it might behoove you to do a little just to get that clarity. Yeah, just try it. And you can then distinguish between that and its crowd of blushing laughter, which is just straight rhythm. And its crowd of blushing beauty, we hope. Yeah, good. And then I've got written in here lyrical. So again, we've gotten back into a little bit of Sir Joseph's barges sea. So go, Sir Joseph's barges sea. Yeah. Tenor and basses, can you just go? Is that it? Is that still a good key? Yes, it is. Can you go? That's Joseph's barges sea, the vowels. Here we go. And then just change less between, don't be like go be lazy almost. Good. Joseph's barges sea.
Joseph's barges sea.
Yes, good. So go with that feeling on these quavers. Lord, you find us clean and attentive. And actually, that will help the dotted rhythm stand out even more if you're lyrical on the quavers. From the top.
Sir Joseph's barges sea.
So because you've done an energetic dot, you then take it into the quavers. See if you can flip the switch. Sir Joseph's barges sea. Yeah? Rather than Sir Joseph's barges shaken.
Sir Joseph's barges sea, and its crown of blushing beauty. We hope you'll find us clean and attentive to our duty.
That's nice. And I would also say tenors, you're each going to take the slack at different points. Here, you're very well into baritone land. Don't feel like you guys need to provide the heft in that sound because you'll just be exactly. So just coast it, tenors. There's a lovely old Italian teaching talking about the tenor voice. As they say, it resolves in the top. It doesn't resolve in the bottom. It resolves at the top. So don't get too heavy down there. Just let them do that. Then when it goes higher, you'll be good there, and I'll be saying to bass, don't strain up there. Let the tenors take over. Yeah? Good. One more time from the top. Because it is also, it's only piano. Just let them do it.
Sir Joseph's barges sea, and its crown of blushing beauty. We hope you'll find us clean and attentive to our duty. We sail the ocean blue, and our saucy ships are beauty.
That's so nice. Can I hear just basses in that bit? From the we sail bit. Can you sing very legato indeed? We'll sail the ocean blue, and the saucy ships are beauty. All on the sea said, oh, 1 and 2. Thank you so much. Oh, 1 and 2.
We sail the ocean blue, and our saucy ships are beauty.
Good. Who are my baritones? That was a delayed dismissal from the umpire there. Three musketeers. How is the balance normally, numbers-wise? Are there normally a few more baritones? Or is it as good as it's going to get? It's often 2. No, that's fine. The only reason I'm asking is, if there are going to normally be loads more baritones, I won't ask you to sing louder. But if this is what it is, can you do it more? Because also, your line is a lot more interesting than the basses. They're just stuck on a C the whole time. Yeah. I even wonder whether an intrepid bass would mind singing some baritone at that bit. Yeah? Yeah, exactly. Then we've got 4, 4, 2. Yeah? Alright. 1 and 2. That's it. And why don't you do it together? 1 and 2.
We sail the ocean blue, and our saucy ships are beauty.
Second bass, make sure you're
We sail the ocean blue and the saucy ships of beauty.
Good. Second base is just what? That C. We're kind of going, we sail the ocean blue, and it almost becomes like speech. So keep it really a sum note. Good. Can you do it a cappella actually? Oh, what's that?
We sail the ocean blue and the saucy ships of beauty.
Good. Second base is we sail the ocean blue and the saucy ships of beauty. Just keep that note going on. 1 and 2.
We sail the ocean blue and the saucy ships of beauty.
Yes, good. So long vowels, second basis, please. Tenors, can I hear you? The same place? Yeah. 1 and 2.
We sail the ocean blue and the saucy ships of beauty. We're sober men and true and attentive to our duty.
Good.
Sober.
Can I hear the ocean blue and the saucy ships? Go from ocean, it's bar 12. Oh, 1, 2.
Ocean blue and the saucy ships of beauty.
Good. And make sure you got a big semitone at the end. Saucy ships of beauty. Good. We sail. All the gents, a cappella, it's almost like a barbershop quartet or something. 1 and 2.
We sail the ocean blue and the saucy ships of beauty. We're sober men and true and attentive to our duty. Sober men and true.
Good. Yes, good crescendo. So much better. So sing that bit very, very legato and sustained, please. Lovely. And then when the altos came in, it was sublime. What a sucker. Right. Oh, how busy over the page. Well, David will play most of it. Exactly. We'll go from 32 or something, David? The bit actually that I will focus on is not the bit where you're singing in harmony, it's when you're singing in unison. The harmony sounds good. Can you all pause on flock on that G? Yeah? Let's go from gaily tripping. Yeah. And 1. What's a G? Flock. So you're a semitone high, and you're a third low. But apart from that, it was perfect.
We're all in the right order.
Yes, exactly, yes. So, can we zoom in even further? Just go skipping flock. Okay, here are your notes of skipping. 1, 2.
Skipping
Our survey says, yeah, good. Skipping flock. Just do that, sopranos. 1, 2. Good. Altos. Skipping flock. Good. And then as if by magic. Ah, yes. And then, as a teacher said to a soprano friend of mine at university for that top A, sit on a pin, darling. Bing. Let's go from gaily tripping. And 1. Yes, good. rehearsal, Si. That's the first thing they teach you. No, maybe the second thing they teach you at conducting school. First one is start, then stop. And then you work on in between. Yes. Now, can we do just vowels to tension basis? By the way, this is such a fantastic way to practice singing in general, is to sing on vowels. So here's an F sharp. So you go, sorry for getting the notes wrong, but you get the idea, yeah? Try and do it, doesn't matter if they're not correct, all of them. The vowels of the words, roughly speaking. And what? Good. Now can you hear, I'm using you as guinea pigs, but it's for the benefit of all, I promise. Can you hear that even though they don't have to do any consonants, they're still doing an awful lot of stuff on every note. They're changing an awful lot of stuff on every note. Change less. Can we be like Monk in the screen? Yeah. And what? Good. Can you hear it's better? Yeah? You think it's so messy, they think it sounds great. So just, yeah, good. Now, what are the words? Flags and guns and pennants dipping. Good. Flag and guns and pennants dipping, all the ladies love the dipping. And what?
Flags and guns and pennants dipping, all the ladies love the shipping.
And it's actually it's surprisingly intelligible already, right? Now just ever so slightly, increase the clarity of the text, but don't start chewing it again, yeah? And what?
Flags and guns and pennants dipping, all the ladies love the shipping.
All the ladies love a good line, actually. Good.
Good what?
Line, good line. Steady. Like a chat-up line. Great. That's good. Now look, I know it's got a martial character, and you may want to add some, flags and guns and pennants dipping, all the ladies, but it's one thing after the other. Get the foundation of a good line first. Flags and guns and da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee. Then add things on top of that, but never go to the point where it's flags and guns and pennants dipping, all the ladies. It wasn't like that. I'm exaggerating. Almost that sounded like it was in the club style. Shooting stars, don't it? Never mind. Good. But that's beautiful, gents. When you sing with that lyricism, it's beautiful. Okay. Well, I'll stop talking. Go from flags and guns. We'll go on sailors sprightly. Sorry. Okay. And what?
Flags and guns and pennants dipping, all the ladies love the shipping.
You guys. You don't hear the notes. Sailors sprightly, always lively. Sing through it, surprise, and go.
Sailors sprightly, always lively.
And then you can hear it. Yes. And then if you want to add energy, do it with some of the consonants. Sailors sprightly, always lively. But don't lose that line. Great. With the altos. And one.
Sailors sprightly, always lively. Welcome, ladies, so politely.
Oh, one more beat, and then it was that. Yeah. Go from ladies so politely. Ladies, 1, 2.
Ladies so politely.
Ladies who can smile so brightly, sailors welcome us politely.
So we go back to ladies who can smile so Daleks in Doctor Who and Back Exterminate. Ladies who can smile so brightly, sailors welcome most politely. Sing through, and then you can choose points in the phrase to aim towards. It's so wonderful. 1, 2. Sailors who can And one. Very good. Now, altos, you're such altos. Because even when you shouldn't be, you're harmonising. You're harmonising a third below. You're just in alto land. You should be in unison with the sopranos. They might feel a bit high. Sailors, sailors. Yeah, with the sopranos. And one. Altos, can you just give me? And that's better. And have that breath of inner wonderment beforehand. Go. That's it. That's it. That's it. No lower than that one. Good. I need to hang on because the gents need to go soon, and you're presumably singing in the model of a modern major general, tenors and basses.
Yes.
Okay. Let me push on. So, can we now go straight into bar 66, everyone? Gaily tripping, lightly skipping. Leaving room for the tenors to be very lyrical in the middle. Okay? And one. Will be better if you do the lyrical version. Sailors always welcome they. Yeah, go from sailors. Say, and one.
Sailors always welcome ladies of the
Good. Sailors always welcome they. Get to that excitement on ladies. Here we go. And one.
Sailors always welcome ladies.
Wait for the altos to move, then you go. Tenors, can you just sing to me? Antimony, arsenic, aluminum, selenium, and hydrogen and oxygen and nitrogen ingredient. Right, what page is that then? Or is it in this one? No, it is. Number 4 in this one. Is there any hiatus? Gilbert and Sullivan experts. When the major general gets to hypotenuse at the end of the solo, does it go straight on in rhythm, da 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 hypotenuse, da 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 with the chorus, with no hiatus? Straight on. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, I will go from with many cheerful facts about the square on the hypotenuse. Okay. 1 and 2. With many cheerful facts about the square on the hypotenuse. Square of the hypotenuse. And. Go news. That's it. Square of the hypotenuse. And. That's it. Now, just make that slightly smaller, but still do a vowel there. Square of the hypotenuse. And. That's it. That's it. So for a clearance, do a slight vowel on the next thing. Yeah? Good. I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to do second verse words. And whistle all the airs, and whistle all the airs. Okay, 1 and 2. And whistle all the airs, and fiddle on to think. And whistle all the airs, and fiddle on to think. And whistle all the airs, and fiddle on to think. And whistle all the airs, and fiddle on to think. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it doesn't. Good. Calculus, I know the scientific matter. Great. The most important note in this whole sequence will be your first one, I would say. So, really, when it goes square up the hypotenuse, with me, da 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 da, with me, or da 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 da, and with, has to see if you can get that first note long, as it were. Good. I'll do the second verse. 1 and 2, and whistle all the yes, and fiddle on to dinner. Whistle all the yes, and fiddle on to dinner. And whistle all the yes. You have to be breathing in during that last part. Fiddle on to dinner. Don't go because it'll be too rushed. One more time, and whistle all the yes, and fiddle on to dinner. And whistle all the yes, and fiddle on to dinner. And whistle all the yes, and fiddle on to dinner. And then we quickly do page 61. And I'll go from, you'll say a better Major General has never sat it. A what? Oh, thank you. Bless you. You'll say a better Major General has never sat it. You say a better Major General has never sat it. You say a better Major General has never sat it. You say a better Major General has never sat it. For a military knowledge is a panic in a country. There's only one of them getting on the same thing. Very good. Right. Tenors and basses, respectfully, get off. With the greatest respect. And then we have to do probably.
It's okay, Paul, don't worry.
Because it'll be too disruptive, I reckon. Comes a train of little ladies. Or comes a train not at all, in my experience. See. You've got to keep it light, babe. You've got to keep it light, You've got to keep it light. Bring this one again. 140. 142. Slightly disappointing snooker break, that.
Yes.
Great. Comes a train of little ladies. Is that right? From non-elastic travels free. Good tempo? Oh, I am good. I am good. That's just sheer instinct, that is. David, shall we go from bar 9? They're very little indeed. And again, try and sing lyric. Comes a train of the yeah. Sorry, Dave, one more time.
Comes a train
Here's a C. Can you go hey without going hey? Ah. Yeah, good. Do it like that. Go from Harry's pleasures fantasy. Sorry, I'm doing the wrong note. Here's an E. No, right. Harry's pleasures. 1 and 2.
Harry's pleasures fantasy.
Yeah. Can you go hey with the slide? Ah. Yeah. Hey. And then make the slide just tiny in between. Ah. Yeah, good. And then just imagine the slide. Ah. Good. Fade. Ah. Yeah, good. Nice. Then, going back to the beginning. Can we do the monk on bar 14? Be a little bit afraid. Or eat a little bit afraid. 2, 3. Oh, sorry. Do it in the key that David's playing. Here, 2, 3. That's it. Now, just memorise that bar. Eat a little bit afraid. Pop copies on that. And go, eat a little bit afraid. 2, 3. Yeah, don't move your hands, just make the diction slightly better. Eat a little bit afraid. Ah. The quality of sound is good. Just now remove the hand, but still. Eat a little bit afraid. 2, ah. Yes. And then you're giving your body kind of one setup to deal with, rather than changing the pipe, rather than changing the shape and the length of the pipe all the time, and then your body's having to adjust to that new pipe. It's like changing your clarinet, making it longer and shorter. I suppose that's what trombone players do actually. But then, it's hard for them to be legato, each a little bit afraid is. So you can just send sound down that setup and just do as little as possible. Good. That's nice though. Yes, I just want to hear bar 18. Is it but a world of trouble? Is it but a move on. Was it Poor Wandering one? Well, no, what are we doing? Hang on, let me have a look. No, Climbing Over a Rocky Mountain it is. The solo verses are now being done by a small group of 3 singers. I have told them to be prepared, to be ready to do it. Do encourage them to come and stand and be a trio next to each other. Hello. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. That's it. Come on down. You come on this side. If that Argentinian gets past all the way again, break it back. Right. Where are we? Thanks so much. Page 30. Okay. Yes, okay. David and I will go from bar 18. Okay. singing this bit? Everyone. Could have fooled me. Okay.
Climbing over rocky mountains, skipping rivulets and fountains, passing where the willows quiver, passing where the willows quiver, by the ever-rolling river, swollen with the summer rain, the summer rain.
Good. Just before we go on, a couple of quick tweaks. Rolling a river. No? Rolling a river? A bit of rolled R? If you can't roll your R on rolling, when can you roll your R? Good. Climbing over rocky mountains, skipping rivulet, I thought, with a U, like Jesu, mute. Good. You have to be very Victorian here. Good. Okay, one more time. 1 and 2. Go.
Climbing over rocky mountains, skipping rivulets and fountains, passing where the willows quiver.
Can you just go? Willows. 1, 2.
Willows.
Yes. Do you see how much extra work you do? Try and tune into how much extra work you do habitually that you don't have to. Willows. Yeah, good. Willows. 1 and 2.
Passing where the willows quiver, by the ever-rolling river, swollen with the summer rain, the summer rain. Bring on happy fingers, sprouting with autumn daisies, darting daisies, singing love and love it passes by now.
Very good. Right. Yeah.